The woman casually poured the milk her husband prepared to the dog, but she found the dog could not be woken up after drinking it. She immediately suspected there was something wrong with the milk, so she got up and planned to go out to question him. But when she reached the door, she heard her husband on the phone. That was when she learned he had been drugging her all along. He even planned to kill her after she gave birth. At that moment, the medicine suddenly took effect. Even though she had only taken one sip, she felt dizzy and weak. Her husband also sensed someone outside the door. The woman hurried back to the room and pretended to sleep. The next second, her husband appeared at the doorway. Seeing the empty cup on the table and the sleeping woman, he turned around and left the house. The next day, when the woman woke up, she realized her husband had not come back all night. She acted as if nothing had happened and walked to the dining room. Her husband was still acting caring and gentle. Since the truth was not clear yet, it was not the time to confront him, so she decided to observe quietly. At this moment, the dog started barking non-stop when it saw her husband. Now the woman finally understood. The dog had noticed something wrong with him long ago, after the husband left. The woman suddenly found the dog playing with his tie. It was not one she had bought, and the perfume on it belonged to another woman. This made her realize his absence last night was because he had gone to see another woman. While she was wondering who the woman was, the butler came to inform her that the driver for her prenatal checkup had arrived. Thinking they would make a move on the day she gave birth, she decided to go to the hospital to look for clues. Her attending doctor happened to be her best friend. After the checkup, both she and the baby were fine. Just then, the dog suddenly started barking wildly. Her friend nervously squatted down to check the dog. Suddenly, a familiar scent reached the woman's nose. She instantly remembered the perfume on the tie and realized her husband's affair partner was actually her best friend. She could no longer stay calm. She made an excuse to go to the restroom and left the room. She cried uncontrollably in the restroom. At this moment, the dog suddenly began barking loudly, pulling her toward the stairwell. When she caught up and picked up the dog, her best friend's voice suddenly came from the rooftop. The woman instantly understood. Her husband and best friend planned to let her die on the operating table so they could take over her family's property. She returned home and thought over everything. Her friend had said there was only her left in her family now, but yesterday she had clearly spoken with her mother on the phone, so she decided to go back home to check. But her husband clearly would not let her leave easily, so she waited in the room until late at night for him to return. Then she pretended to be caring, saying she had cooked him a bowl of calming soup. Late at night, she climbed out of bed. After confirming he was asleep, she left the house without looking back. She went to her family home and knocked on the door. Her mother appeared safely in front of her. She urged her mother to quickly pack and leave with her. Her confused mother asked what had happened, but the woman had no evidence of her husband's plan. So she lied that she had discovered her husband was cheating and wanted her mother to go out and relax with her. Hearing this, her mother felt relieved and went back to the room to pack. The woman also planned to pay respects to her father, but when she reached out, she touched a thick layer of dust on the altar. Remembering her friend's words that only she was left in her family, she began to suspect her mother might also be an imposter. Not long after, her mother brought her a bowl of lotus seed soup to test her suspicion. She casually asked about her childhood seafood allergy. Her mother not only answered correctly, but even remembered that she had actually eaten mango secretly.